for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. We're late, we're late, we're late. Late is the name of the game. Late we are. Alright, there we go. Hello everybody. How are we doing today? I am doing fine. Well, I'm a little tired from work, but we're still here. I did fix the thing. Thank you, Alex. I did not know, because I went through all the channels to actually get that that done and taken care of. But apparently it was not done and taken care of. Thank you very much for that.
Do you regret this, Yuma?
I'd be lying if I said I didn't.
Okay.
I've been thinking. Remember what the Chief's soul said? If you keep that in mind before knowing who the true culprit is, doesn't it seem like he wanted you to find the truth? Even though he was the culprit himself.
Why is that?
Maybe there's a hidden truth behind this case, and the Chief wanted us to find it.
There could be some anonymous person involved.
If Anonymous is part of this case, they must have a motive for killing Dr. Wesker.
Thank you, Alex,
as well.
for telling me about it. I fixed it.
The doctor knew about the secret dealings.
Also,
he was planning to flee from Kanai War by
my
himself.
chat is still broken.
Could it
Hold
be
up.
that Anonymous took advantage of Chief Yako by instigating him to commit murder?
Oh, there we go.
Yes. It's unlikely the Chief just happened to kill Dr. Wesker right as he was planning to flee.
If that's true, Anonymous isn't just involved
Music is loud.
in the case. They could be the
I can
mastermind,
fix that.
the Grey Eminence.
Gray's my 13th favorite color.
Why?
What is it? You guys always say it's like too loud, too quiet, never in the right spot.
The case is already solved.
Ooh.
All these crimes were committed by Yako on his own. Now, get out of here.
What was that voice?
I'll turn it down
Someone's
just a bit.
trying to stop us from solving this mystery.
Thank you, Alex.
Now we know.
Appreciate it.
The mastermind is somewhere within this labyrinth.
Get
Boy.
out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Oh.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Ooh.
What's with this
Okay.
guy? Creepy.
Creepy indeed. What the hell?
We can't let this stop us. There's one more truth still hidden here. We have to find it. We need to know why the Chief committed this crime.
Right. We'll figure this out.
Choking on water. What about typing in the tab? Decided not to. I appreciate that you did it. Because, well, it's supposed to own. I thought I set it up correctly, but apparently not.
Get out. The case solved. Solved.
That claim doesn't hold up.
The case is not solved.
No, it still isn't solved yet. I will discover who the mastermind is. I will solve every mystery. I will not turn away from the truth.
Yako's the culprit. Everything was done by Yako alone. He hired Fink the slaughter artist. Prepared the murder weapon. He even killed the doctor. Yako acted alone. So what about this Anonymous? Even if they did, you'll never find out who they are. There's nothing connecting Yako to enough.
That's false. The entire file room was a mystery.
Chief Yako tried to hide this floor plan along with that photo of himself. It was strange for him to have this in the first place. This is the link between Anonymous and the Chief.
Kill you in the name of justice.
Yomi! You're the mastermind? Okay. Aha.
Anonymous doesn't exist! Yako wanted everything! Who cares about some map? It doesn't prove a damn thing!
Nope.
Say,
Right.
Anonymous doesn't exist! Yako wanted everything! Who cares about some map? It doesn't prove a damn thing! It has nothing to do with the doctor's murder! This... Anyone can find it!
No, not everyone can find it. Because it was in a special storage place.
The floor plan the Chief had was from the lab's storage.
Only accessible by
That room
one
was locked.
person.
No one could enter it. It was completely sealed off. Only the director of the Peacekeepers had access. So, the only person who could have gotten that floor plan was Peacekeeper Director Yomi.
The anonymous person who gave Chief Yako the floor plan and pushed him to commit murder was you, the director of the Peacekeepers.
Ooh. Hi, Yomi. Do I get to kill you? Do I get to kill you? Please say I do.
You were the mastermind. You were pulling the strings from behind the scenes.
Yes.
You instigated the Chief to commit murder!
I never thought someone as empty as me could feel so much emotion.
Thank you, Vivian.
This is the first time in my life I felt this angry.
How did you do it? What did you do to drive the Chief to murder? Answer me!
I'm not telling you anything, idiot.
Huh?
So what if you figured it out? Who cares? It's too late now, you pathetic ingrates. Everyone died just as I planned. Now no one can stand in my way. No one can lay a hand on me. You should be grateful. I'm cleaning up this city.
Ugh.
What did you
Master, I hate to admit it, but Yomi's right. We can't do anything to him here.
Why not?
He manipulated Fuzzhead from behind the scenes, but he wasn't the one who murdered the doctor.
Damn it!
This mystery labyrinth is for the murder of Dr. Huesca. You can't punish Yomi.
Then what can we do? He has to pay for what he did!
We can't do anything! That's why I'm freaking out too!
Ugh.
So, exposing the truth would be pointless? Then why have we been seeking it all this time?
The truth is meaningless. I'm in charge in Kanai Ward. I have to laugh. Who could have guessed things would go so well?
Ooh.
Yako Furio was a pain in the ass. The only reason I kept him alive is for this moment. He didn't even realize I was manipulating him into killing the doctor for me. How stupid can you be?
Oh boy.
You'll pay for this!
Master, time's up. The Mystery Labyrinth is about to be destroyed.
Fuck. No, the CEO and Yomi are on the same level. That's the worst part.
If only we had found out what he was up to sooner, we might have been able to stop him. Still, I should be able to bring this memory back into the real world. I'll remember this confession. I'm not sure if it'll help, but I'll interrogate him once we return to the real world.
It doesn't matter.
I know, that's
I'll
gay,
cover
right?
It all up.
So
You're all
basically,
nothing but scum beneath my
in
feet.
Kanai the
I'm
peacekeepers have so
untouchable.
much power that they are on par, or the chief is on par with the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation. But, like, fuck that shit. And fuck you, Yomi. Also, Yomi and the CEO, or Makoto, were gunning for the same position at one point. So they're basically on the most even footing possible.
And now, I'm gonna dispose of you like the trash you are!
Damn it!
Yeah, damn it is right. Fuck you, Yomi. God damn it! Yomi's a piece of shit. Yomi's a piece of shit. Yep, Yomi's a piece of shit. I will stab him in the ass.
Hey, hurry up! Execute these scumbags immediately! Criminals have no rights!
You will pay for this!
What's with that look? Are you seriously going to defy
Yes. Always defy you.
me? Well, I don't care. You're all going to die now.
This is real bad, Master. He's serious.
Wait. Director Yomi Hellsmile. We know all about your secret dealings with Dr. Weska.
What? Did you say something? Maybe I'll kill the loudest one of you first. If you have something to say, go ahead. I can't hear you. Come on, who wants to be the first to die?
Damn it!
Forget it. I guess I'll just kill both of you at the same
Oh
time.
my god.
This guy isn't listening to a thing we say. If he was the real culprit, I'd both kill him.
It's all going exactly how he wants. Solving the case didn't help anything.
Goodbye. Hope you enjoy the worst nightmare of your life as you die.
The only one who will be having nightmares is you.
Hi, Yomi. Or Makoto.
You! I thought you went back to the surface! What are you doing here?
Well, Yomi, there's something I want you to see. What do you think of this?
Oh. Oh yeah, there was a file missing. Oh shit, there was a file missing in the storage room. Makoto just brought it to Yomi. Oh fuck, does that prove it? Does that prove something? Does that do something?
How did you get that?
Most of the secret deals you've been making over the years are listed here. Looks like someone's been cooking the books. You conspired with Dr. Weska and leaked Amaterasu's technology to other national enterprises. And with the money you obtained, you bribed the right people to control this city.
Oh my.
Lies! You made that all up! Hey!
He's
I
sweating.
don't care if he is the CEO. Arrest this masked freak! We can't let this outsider barge in here and take control of this city! Capture him, execute him, chop his head off, crush his skull! What's wrong? Why are you just standing there? If you're scared, then I'll offer a bounty. Whoever kills him gets 100 million Shen! Why won't you obey me? He's using false information to tear the Peacekeepers apart! You want that? You'll all be out of a job! Kanai Ward is better off without people like him! This city's fallen into ruin ever since he showed up!
He's panicking.
Now
His words
follow
aren't.
my orders! This city doesn't belong to him. It belongs to me, the great Yomi!
Yomi, I hate to say it, but your threats are now falling in deaf ears. You no longer have power here, my friend.
I'm sorry, Director Yomi.
She didn't die! She didn't die!
You... Martina, you're alive?
Makoto stopped the execution order you issued. I am here today thanks to him.
Martina is right. Kanai Ward belongs to everyone who lives here. It doesn't belong to you!
Shinigami?
Probably best to stay quiet and watch for now.
Yeah, let's watch the good stuff.
So, you're on that freak's side now? I won't stand for this. You're a member of the Peacekeepers! I won't allow such insubordination!
Yet everyone is turning against you, bitch.
Director Yomi, there's something I'd like to say to you. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to consult with a lawyer.
What?
Your reign is over, Yomi Hellsmile.
Considering his name is Hellsmile, you'd think everyone would have noticed something.
Now, everyone, arrest the offending suspect. Please, do not be too rough. Even criminals have rights.
Damn it. Damn you! Mark my words, you masked bastard! Yomi Hellsmile will be back!
Ooh.
And when I am, I'll kill you! I'll rip you to pieces for taking everything from me! You're all dead! I'll kill every last one of you!
As we discussed before, upon receiving his punishment, I hereby resign from my role in the Peacekeepers.
Oh, damn.
You don't have to.
I must. This is my way of taking responsibility as his accomplice. Well, Chief Executive Makoto, I hope you will see to the rest.
Sorry for causing so much trouble. That should settle things for now.
What's going on?
While the Peacekeepers had their hands full with the lab incident, I snuck into Yomi's room and looked around.
That's rude.
And there, I found this file. It's all thanks to you.
Don't tell me. You meant to bring us here to be a decoy from the start?
It was all just a series of coincidences.
Looks like I wasn't able to die once again. Well, at least things worked out.
Yeah, thank you, Vivia.
That was really dangerous. I thought you were done for, Master.
Oh!
Are you okay?
I'm sorry about what happened to Chief Yako. With Yomi gone, there's a change in the winds of Kanai Ward, even through the endless downpour. I will rebuild this city because I love this city more than anyone else.
Alright.
By the way, how did your investigation at the secret lab go? Did you find what you were, the so-called immortal monster?
No, I didn't find anything.
Maybe homunculi are just rumors. But let me know if you'd still like help in your search. If it's within my power, I'll permit you detectives to search anywhere.
Thanks.
Well, I need to get going. You should return to your friends. I'm sure they're worried about you.
Plus, you need to tell everyone what happened to Fuzzhead.
Oh, one more thing. I have a gift for you, my friend.
A gift?
To express my gratitude.
A gift?
Kanai Ward will be reborn, thanks to you.
I haven't done anything.
No, that's not true. Please, accept the gift. We're friends, aren't we? Oh, but don't open it yet. It's a bit of a surprise.
Sure.
See you later.
Okay.
Look, he is back!
Are you alright? We saw a bunch of peacekeepers heading that...
Well, how did the investigation go?
The case is closed.
Closed? Really?
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Now the Chief can rest without any regrets.
Rest? Wait, you're joking, right?
He passed away quite a while ago. I was hoping he would live until Yuma and the others returned, but there was nothing we could do.
A while ago? And that means he was dead before the Mystery Labyrinth.
Damn.
No, it can't be. Chief Yako, please. I will turn back time now, so please, open your eyes!
Stop it! There's no need to keep pestering the Chief.
But...
I wish I could do something too! He's dead! As a detective, you should understand that.
I'm still not okay with this. This is still the saddest case that we've done.
Don't sob like a baby. I want to cry too.
Such a sad time. God damn it, this is...
Was he already dead? Or was it due to the Mystery Labyrinth?
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Okay.
I think I'll head home now. My business here is done.
So cold-hearted.
Vivia, we should head back too. With the Chief, of course.
Are we not going to tell them? Are we not going to tell them? Please say that we tell them.
Master, how long are you gonna let this get you down? I know you're shocked that Fuzzhead was the culprit, but you and I solved it together, so shouldn't we be celebrating?
Solved it?
Did we
yes,
solve it?
We did learn the truth. But it didn't resolve anything. What's the point of solving something if it doesn't save anyone? In the end, we still don't know why the chief did it. How could you even consider it solved?
I understand why you're upset. Alright, I'll leave you alone for now. Yuma? I thought you'd be here.
Kurumi,
Hey! I just promised I'd give him some alone time!
are you sure you should be walking around alone at this hour?
I heard about Chief Yako. Hey, Yuma. Did we make a mistake? If we didn't try to find that secret lab, maybe Chief Yako...
I don't know if what we did was right or wrong. But either way, I think it would have ended like this eventually.
I'm glad to see that you've returned safely.
Thank you.
To tell the truth, while you were at the lab, I looked into Chief Yako's past a bit.
Huh?
I was just curious. Do you remember that talk on the submarine?
To me, this town is my life. My bitter past, my fun memories, they're all right here. I just wanted to protect the happiness I found within arm's reach. But it wasn't easy. It was too much for me to handle on my own. And as a result, I lost everything. I was an empty shell until you all came along.
In short, the chief lost his wife 4 years ago. She was a researcher at Amaterasu's lab.
Oh.
The chief's wife? Was an Amaterasu researcher?
On top of that, his wife's death was declared an accident. But there seems to be more to the story. At the time, the lab's head researcher was suspected of leaking technological information. It was the chief's wife that blew the whistle. If what she said was true, he would have been removed. But on the day before the commission came to investigate, an experiment went wrong and exploded, killing her.
It's obvious that someone was trying to silence her.
Yeah. Chief Yako probably suspected that too. He was conducting his own investigation. In the end, I don't know what conclusion he reached.
So that's who the chief wanted to protect most. It's what he meant when he said he lost everything.
And the person his wife accused was... Weska.
Dr. Weska.
Do you know who that is?
No, it doesn't ring a bell. It's getting late. Let's head back to the detective agency.
You're seriously not gonna tell anyone, Yuma? Or are you gonna be like, oh, it's not my place to say? Yes, it is. You know what happened.
The chief's final words. I think they were actually meant for himself.
Yeah, the truth is cruel. Never in history has the truth been known to be kind. But you know what? Turning your eyes away from the truth and living a lie is harsh too. In the end, you can never look away from the truth. As long as you live, you must face that pain. So really, what's the point of worrying? When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
Yeah. Damn.
But I think he was wrong, because everyone is mourning you, Chief. Chief, I've made up my mind. No matter how cruel it may be, I will expose the truth hidden in this city.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, did you come up with this dish yourself? I've never had anything...
Thank you. Cooking is all I'm really good at, after all.
Are you hungry?
Well, I guess I have...
What? This Splatty is gonna mix something dangerous into your food. I
Jesus.
suggest you stay far away.
Alright. What should I make?
Chapter 4 is still going on.
I'll go on ahead and make something in the kitchen.
She seems rather considerate. She's a nice girl.
Yeah.
I wish you'd be more considerate.
Alright, Vivia, we have a lot to talk about.
Yuma, does light shine into your world now that you've obtained the truth?
I don't know. It's like you said. I feel as though the world's ended. I tried so hard to find the truth. Should I not have done that?
You should ask yourself that tomorrow.
Jose, thank you for the 2 hydrates.
The you of tomorrow will have an answer for the you of today.
As usual, I'm not quite sure what you mean, Vivia.
Okay. I understand that one. I'm good. I'm good.
What's that?
I'm good. How are you, Jose?
It was hidden in the drawer of the chief's desk. It seems like a letter from Anonymous.
Anonymous? You mean Yomi?
Of course, he didn't know Anonymous was Yomi.
How are you doing,
This
Jose?
letter
I'm doing
mentioned
good.
the
A little
truth
tired,
behind
but
his
I'm doing
wife's
pretty good.
death.
The truth?
It describes how Dr. Weska conspired to murder her. The facts were laid out,
no.
cold and calculated.
That
I
might be
wonder,
because
how did the chief feel
my
when
mic
he
is
read
turned
it?
down a tad bit, but
It's not hard to imagine him
Turn it up a
burning
bit.
with a desire for revenge against Dr. Weska.
I did have to switch over some systems.
By the way, this letter
Over the
arrived right
weekend.
after I was dispatched to Kanai Ward. In other words, the motive and means were both in the chief's hands.
So the letter...
my only day off
was
in my
the
best friend
trigger.
ever needs me. No!
In my ghost form, I've seen the chief staring at this letter in secret many times. Back then, I didn't know what he was reading. But I know the chief was thinking about it constantly. Perhaps the map of the lab was sent together with this letter.
If so, then it was a total
Damn.
setup.
I'm sure the chief deeply regretted using her fortes as part of his crime. Or maybe that's just the truth I seek. Maybe it's nothing more than wishful thinking.
You might be right. I think the chief wavered back and forth the whole time.
Yeah, I agree.
Some people think Vivia is cold-hearted, but I think he cared deeply for the chief.
I do too.
He really did admire him.
Well, I think he's terrible at showing it. He needs to work on his facial expressions at the very least.
Vivia is very,
By the way, Yuma,
it's only 6. No!
Yomi definitely was the mastermind who worked in the shadows to put this together. With
Yeah,
that
but-
aside, there's one more person I'm curious about.
You mean
Makoto.
Makoto Kagutsuchi? I know. Do you think it was a coincidence he brought me to the lab today? Or... Oh, the phone.
It's a call from the WDO. We should go back inside.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. We have...
I know about Yako Furio.
Damn, already?
Who could have suspected that a proud detective of the WDO would commit murder?
He doesn't know anything.
If only the World Detective Organization had sent support to Kanai Ward sooner.
Stop it. There's no point in saying that now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do
I
long
can hear
loading
you.
screen.
Enough idle talk. Focus. The only thing a detective must do is solve cases.
Oh, wow.
Concentrate on solving
Game with you,
mysteries.
number one.
Emotions will only shackle you as a detective. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
I still hate you. I hate that.
know you're
I
suffering
hate that
from the loss
logic.
of your chief, but the investigation must continue until Kanai Ward's ultimate secret is revealed. The great global mystery will never be solved. These are heavy responsibilities. It demands your complete attention.
Okay.
In that case, please tell us, what is the great global mystery?
Sounds
Many
like
master detectives have already been
a song
killed.
from Sonic Heroes.
Keeping
Yeah,
us
I
in
can
the
see
dark
it.
could lead to more deaths. Like what happened.
Very well. A mass kidnapping case.
What?
Huh? Kidnapping?
Great Global Mystery is a kidnapping
Yes,
case?
countless people from around the world have been kidnapped and taken to Kanai Ward.
Oh.
We are searching for the heinous criminal responsible.
Heinous criminal. Lots of people have been taken to Kanai Ward?
But where could they gather that many people in this city?
Well, I have an idea.
The restricted area.
Huh? Seriously?
Alara seems to know something. You'd better go have a chat, Master.
Hey,
What are you thinking?
The restricted area. They could gather all the kidnapped people there.
Oh.
You're right. That would be the perfect place to hide them.
I was planning on discussing it later, but there is some new information about that plan. It appears that the restricted area does in fact have a corpse disposal facility.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
However, there are lots of rooms. For example, they even say it's a corpse disposal facility where bodies from Kanai Ward are dumped off.
What the fuck?
What? That rumor was true?
In Kanai Ward, corpses rot easily due to the humidity from the rain, so they are quick to retrieve bodies. The corpses are then loaded onto trucks and transported to the restricted area for disposal. But that process is managed by a department with a handful of people working directly for Amaterasu's CEO.
Oh. Yo,
On top of that,
Makoto.
they are only involved in transportation. They aren't aware of what happens after. How the bodies are buried and who buries them is a mystery.
all of this secrecy around the burials. It's suspiciously cautious.
The CEO is that Makoto guy, right? Does he have something to do with the corpse burial?
But how is the global kidnapping case related to a corpse disposal facility?
I know! They are forcing the kidnapped people to bury the bodies!
I doubt it. Why bother kidnapping just for that?
Anyway, there's definitely something happening in the city. Something simple.
We just don't know what it is.
We'll find
we're
out
at
next
it.
time.
Perhaps I should share the information.
Huh? You got something too?
That anemic vampire knows something. I sure wish we'd gotten the whole story.
I don't know if it has anything to do with what's going on, but while I was using spectral projection to search for the secret lab, I kept hearing about a strange rumor in town.
Oh.
There's a taboo among Kanai Ward's residents. Something they must never discuss in front of outsiders.
Taboo?
He's probably the only one who could have learned that. I doubt anyone would mention it in front of detectives.
So what was it about?
Mm-hmm.
The Blank
What is it?
Week Mystery.
The Blank Week Mystery?
Unfortunately, all I know is its name, and that it's taboo to mention it in Kanai Ward.
Huh? That's it?
Well,
Ooh.
it does sound ominous.
Yeah, ominous is an understatement.
Maybe it has something to do with the mass kidnapping and the restricted area.
But all we have to go on is the term.
The Blank Week Mystery is taboo in Kanai Ward.
Okay.
I wonder if Kurumi has heard about it. I should ask her.
She's an informant who may be hiding information. If that's true, we'll have to torture the info out of her.
The great global mystery in the restricted area, the Blank Week mystery, and a heinous criminal pursued by the W. After coming this far, we're still discovering more mysteries.
All the mysteries.
How are they all connected?
All of them.
What is going on in Kanai Ward?
Nothing good, that's for sure.
Detectives, listen closely. If this case is ignored, then more people shall end up becoming the victims of this criminal. The only ones who can stop it, the only ones are us detectives. The World Detective Organization will never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed, understand? We are aiming, as always, for a perfect solution. And as long as I'm involved in this investigation, I will be the one to guide us toward finding that perfect solution. Our moment of truth is finally at hand. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mystery.
Holy shit!
What? What's going on?
Holy shit! That was an explosion.
Number one, I heard an explosion. What's that? Another branch. A newsflash. All right, give me the video feed.
We bring you breaking news.
Oh.
The WDO headquarters has been struck by a terrorist bombing.
Holy shit!
Here's live footage from the scene. You can see the fierce fire consuming it. For those of you just tuning in.
Terror attack? Hold on. The World Detective Organization? No way. Impossible.
What is this? What is happening? Master, this is... What is this? I must rewind.
No, it's gas. Everyone, hold your breath.
I wanna die someday.
What the fuck?
Hey, Master!
Amaterasu, what the fuck?
Master!
Makoto, fuck you! Jesus Christ! Sounds like I'm calling out the guy who's... Was that the gift? Yeah! That was the gift! To knock us the fuck out! What the fuck? What? What the fuck? Yeah. Fucking... Here we go, on to chapter 5. Oh boy. To be honest, I thought the second part was going to be a lot longer for that mystery labyrinth, but hey, whatever.
Where am I?
That's creepy as fuck.
What was that? Where are we?
I don't know, but it doesn't look good. Oh man, this place is giving me the creeps.
Well, let's just look around and figure out where we are for now.
Okay.
What the heck was that? No, wait. I have to figure... This is...
Oh no!
We found Kurumi, and there's a thing right there. Cool. Oh, this is...
Kurumi!
I would assume this is the last chapter, because usually Danganronpa games are all... Okay, we're gonna have 5 chapters of mysteries and then like 6 chapters to solve the full thing. We're on chapter number 5, so we must be winding down in the game.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yuma? Where am I?
Good question. I wonder the same exact thing.
I just woke up too.
Wait, is this the restricted section? The restricted area?
What is this place? I've never seen anywhere so creepy.
You don't know where we are either?
It's raining, so it's probably somewhere in Kanai Ward. But I don't recognize anything here. Who knew there was a place like this in Kanai Ward?
There are some rundown shacks over there. Looks like a rural village.
Hey, Yuma. Do you remember how you were brought here?
No, we got knocked up. We got knocked the fuck up, I guess.
Let me smoke suddenly came out of my pocket.
It must have been a powerful sedative. I got knocked out too.
And I remember the WDO building was bombed by a terrorist.
Huh?
Could this be related to the explosion? Who could have... The criminal being pursued
Yeah, number 1
by
is
the
dead.
Detective organization?
Number 1 is dead.
What's going on?
And where is everyone else from the...
If they were taken away like we were, then they should be near... We should search around...
Master, be careful. I'm worried.
Right.
Yeah, that shadow thing was fucking creepy. Then again, it looks like we're in the creepy part of the town. And then I was gone. Blank Week Mystery.
It's so creepy here. It's like the afterlife.
You have no idea what the afterlife is like, kiddo. Want me to show you the real thing?
Oh my god, Jesus Christ, Shinigami.
Let's go.
Alright, back into the house. If we go back in the house... Saw it earlier. Okay. Before we continue, actually, we're doing some Gumshoe Gab. Gab with Yako time. Yes, we're gonna just get these done right away, so we're all taken care of. So whenever we find the last one, we can view it and get it over with. So what else did we gab with Yako about? What did we talk to the rest of the people about? Tell me.
I'm back. Huh? What?
Oh,
what happened?
Yuma, I'm done for.
Why?
Seriously, what happened?
Well, Yasuhiko and Halara got into a fight while gambling. You know
Again.
how stubborn those two are. I tried to calm them down, but I didn't know what to do. But then Fubuki showed up.
Okay.
And she started shouting for them to quit fighting. Things just
I think...
In the end, those two made up just so they wouldn't have to deep. They all never listened. I'm not sure I could lead these...
That's not true.
Me. Great.
Oh, this is back in the beginning of the
What have I
story.
done?
I forgot about that.
What?
Something that she's good at. Your ability to put...
How do I put this? I think everyone is able to smile thanks to you. Working under your supervision keeps every...
So I'm nothing better than a mood setter. If any of you bought a puppy,
Now he's told.
Oh,
What up? Anyway, you're great!
What? What do you mean?
I don't have the right words, but I think you're...
Sounds a bit Still, thanks. All I needed was a good laugh to feel... Well then,
Looks like he finally cheered up.
Oh, thank God.
Good.
Oh,
What's up?
It's about my memories. So I was hoping we could make, like, a mission plan, or at least a list of things I could try.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but handling stuff like that is way out of my league.
Damn it!
Huh?
Never mind that. Hey, did you buy a meat bun for me? I hope you didn't...
I know he's not a bad... Maybe he really isn't.
Master, you and Yuck.
Oh, brother. Okay. That was... That does make sense for Yako. Well, excuse me. That did make sense for Yako to be like that. I'm gonna go on a quick BRB real quick for a second. I need to use the bathroom as any other human being needs to. I shall return. Let me just turn on this. Okay, let me put us back on this. I'll pause that. Okay, we are back and running and rolling. All right, get Gab with Yako again. Get them all done. I think we're done with Desahiko now, actually. So I think we're good on that. Okay, I'll try and skip through these as much as possible because there's not too much going on. Besides two characters talking about something random.
I'm back. Huh?
Oh, Yuma.
Oh, we just watched this one. We just watched that one. I thought the next one was highlighted. Guess not. Yeah, this just appears to be like two people chatting it. Then again, that's basically what a gab, or they're just gabbing away with each other. So that's pretty much it. I was gonna do this anyway towards the by the end of the game, or at least on the last stream, so I can just so we would have everything done. But at the same time, we're like almost to the end of the game. We might as well start getting some of it done, even if it's boring as crap. Well, it's an interesting concept to get more to learn more about the characters that you've been traveling with. So that's not too bad, I guess. Alright, what are you going to tell me now, Yako?
Hey, Yuma. Can I ask you for a...
Why?
What is it?
How do I put...
Why the hesitancy?
Right. We're pals.
Yeah.
Why?
Then I'll say it. Will you lend me some money?
I'm already in debt from Halara.
No.
Huh?
No.
Why? You said we're pals!
I did, but I don't have any money. You can't draw blood from a stone.
I heard kids these days have lots in savings.
Nope.
Why do you even need any money? You should...
Well, I've been drinking more recently, so my living expenses have been stretched.
Isn't that your own fault then?
Sheesh. My employee. I wish some super profitable job would fall into my... If only I had a master detective's ability.
Yeah, I think a master detective could make a ton of...
Right? I wonder why... I don't understand it. What?
Speaking of, you've met a...
Yeah, I sure have.
Have you seen any particularly... I'm curious about what other kinds of master detectives...
Amazing abilities, huh? But to me, they were all amazing, but among them all, the one that really freaked me out was the ability to hear the culprit's inner voice.
Oh.
Wouldn't that make them unstoppable as a...
Yeah, it's considered the all-time ace up the WDO sleeve. Seeing it with my own eyes sure made me feel depressed. Can I really call myself a detective when...
You're right. In fact, it brings me down whenever I compare myself to everyone.
There's no point in developing an inferiority complex just 'cause people just gotta play with the cards they're dealt. Even if you're dealt a terrible hand.
I mean,
sometimes,
yeah, it's literally
just
called
sometimes.
lessons.
But having no forte is like
we
not
share
being
a forte
dealt a
with
hand.
whoever we hold hands with.
That's not true.
Is that really...
Yeah. Trust my many years of experience.
Well, do you have an example?
Think about it. What can you...
What can you do without abilities?
I know how regular...
Yeah, that's it. Although if you had the ability to read minds, you could understand people's feelings and use it for info, but you'd never be able to join them among the have-nots. To be the same as the vast majority of people is a powerful tool for a detective. That's why there's no need to feel down, even if you don't have any...
Right. I'll keep that in chief.
Sometimes?
Oof. Sometimes. Just a little bit. Alright. One more with Yako before we can move on to Halara. Alright, come on. Last one with Yako before we move on. Like I like Yako, but god dang, he talks a lot. The most annoying one's gonna definitely be Fubuki though. Talking with Vivia is gonna be nice and quick. Or at least I would hope so. Desahiko's a 50-50.
I guess you could say, Chief, what made you want to...
Huh?
I'd understand it if you had special... But
yeah, why did you
not
want to become
like
a
them.
detective?
Well, you could say something encouraged me. As a kid, I was basically Watson.
Like a detective's assistant?
Back in high school, I worked as a part-time, but obviously, I never got to do any exciting stuff like, all I did was find lost pets and cheating spouses.
Oof.
So exactly what the Nocturnal Detective Agency was doing before we showed...
Yeah, that's right. But one time, I was involved in the real deal. Though I was a kid at the time, so I couldn't... The detective there was just some slovenly old guy. But he solved that case like Holmes would have. I sure looked up.
So that's why
Damn,
he
we're
starts to
actually
become a
referencing
detective.
Sherlock Holmes. I mean,
If
Sherlock
I
Holmes
didn't
is
have an
public
admiration
domain.
for detectives,
Is Holmes in the public
or
domain?
if
I don't
I'd
know.
never taken that, I wouldn't have become one.
Chief looks kind of... What happened?
You mean regarding that old... No, nothing happened. After that one murder case, it was back to finding...
I see, but why did he... Do you regret it?
You mean regret being a detective?
Yeah, you looked real...
Well, I had to deal with a bunch of troublesome stuff after I became... There have been times I wished I'd never taken this path. But there's also happiness I never would have experienced had I not become one. Like you guys for... I know, but you know, you should join me.
Does that mean...
You better hurry up and get...
Why did... Well, after losing my... Wait, the chief said he doesn't regret being a... Maybe I misinterpreted...
Master...
No, he's thinking about his wife. Because he lost her probably after he became a detective. Oh, excuse me. Come on, load faster, game. I'm a very impatient person right now. White smoke. Oh, good. I did start a couple. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
You got some nerve stopping me. There'd better be a proper reason for this.
It's about something you mentioned. You developed post-cognition just 3 days after joining the...
Yes, but I still had the gift of psychometry before. What made you want to ask?
I can't help thinking about it.
You have that coalescence ability.
That's not exactly my ability. Anyway, I refuse to believe I don't have a real force.
So you want to find out if you do?
Yes, that's right. I figured you'd be the most knowledgeable about Fortes. If I have any sort of ability, you may...
That's no good!
Very well. That'll be 100,000 Xian.
God damn it!
100. I figured Halara wouldn't do it for free, but it's all right. I'm a bit short at the moment, but
Good. It's a deal. I will provide you useful information as long as time permits. Now, let's start with the prerequisites. Master detective abilities are often linked with original talents and dispositions. That is typically the case.
Linked with original talent?
Take, for example, a master detective who can hear the thoughts prior to awakening that ability. They excelled at imagining what other people were actually feeling.
Oh, interesting.
A master detective who can create electricity may have had a tendency to emit static charges before that. Oftentimes, you can catch glimpses of their power before their forte is realized. The prerequisite for my post-cognition was psychometry. I was practically born with it.
Halara, but how did you manage to get it in the...
It's hard to explain. Superior detectives like myself cannot be measured by a
I see.
Anyway, this is about your... Once we figure out your strengths and talents, we could at least predict what your power... That is, if you have one to begin with.
Watch it?
My strength?
It has to be what you know best. Think about it.
My strengths...
My will.
If I had to pick something, I'd say the will to never give... At least, I think so.
You actually said...
I see. The fact that you haven't given up on your search for an ability is proof enough of that. A tenacious heart that never gives up. Perhaps it could have something to do with immortality.
What?
Immortality?
That's nothing but my theory, though. Even death cannot defeat you. Wouldn't you say that embodies the concept?
That's true, but there's no way to verify if I am or not.
Incorrect. You just need to try dying once.
What the
Don't
fuck?
look at me like that. I was joking.
Okay.
It's really hard to tell.
Well, that should do it. I'll excuse myself here. Don't forget, you owe me 100,000 Xian.
Okay.
Wait! Halara's... I'm beginning to worry more about my debt than if I can remember my ability.
Master, you and Alara seem to have grown even.
Oh my god. Why don't you try dying once? Excuse me? Damn, I knew you weren't the hugest fan of me, but goddamn. Okay. Alright. Gab with Alara. That'd be kind of interesting. Well, let's think about it this way. If he's got Coalescence now, what if his like full ability is to actually be like, as long as he encounters the detective that uses an ability, he can just use that ability at a whim later on down the road. That would be interesting.
This is medicine for the soul.
What are you doing, hello?
I could ask you.
The chief asked me to do some shopping. I just happened to see you, hello. Why are you staring at cat pictures in the dark?
You were watching?
Wow, you really were looking at cat photos.
That was a bluff? You of all people?
No, but I have seen you looking at cat photos before. Do you own a cat or something?
No, this is just a photo of a cute cat. I find it calming, so I carry it with me.
Oh.
What? You look like you have something to say.
No.
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just happy to see a human side of you. I didn't expect you to be a cat lover.
That's not surprising. I know full well it doesn't fit my image. So, I hope you understand you are not to
Right, I won't. But what?
It's none of your...
But you don't want me to tell...
Is that a threat? You're really threatening me?
Uh-oh.
No, that's not what I meant.
You've grown braver since the day I met you. The reason why I like cats isn't... What do you think is the best thing about cat?
Huh?
The freedom.
How?
It's true that cats are free to do as they please. Cats behave freely with elegance. You could say they embody. There are some who would call them selfish. But those who criticize cats are nothing but marionettes shaped like human. But the freedom-loving nature of cats, being their most charming quality, is...
I've never seen Halara contemplate... Their most charming...
Yes, exactly.
Huh?
There is no way to determine a cat's single greatest trait. The elements that comprise cats, the information they emit, all are equally...
Damn, we're really talking about cats in such complexity.
Moreover, I can list every charming quality cats have, and let's begin with the obvious topics. For example, they're free.
This is bad. Maybe Halara is happy to finally talk to someone about cats.
You need to stop this soon.
If you like cats so much, have you ever wanted to own...
That's...
Huh?
I'm allergic to cats.
Oh.
For some reason, whenever I touch a cat, my skin becomes itchy. I've tried several times and it always... Jeez. Who made me this way?
I see.
Damn.
It's a to think a master did...
Master?
Damn. That is the worst feeling. Like, you love an animal so much, only to find out that, oops, you're allergic. That is, like, probably the worst feeling ever. Man, I really love this food. I really love this shellfish. Shellfish tastes great. Too bad you have an allergy to it that you didn't know about prior. You're dead. You're dead now. Jesus Christ. That's so horrible. That's terrible. Alright. Gab with Halara, the last one that we gotta do for her. we'll finish up the gab with Halara here, and then do Desahiko's, and then we'll wait a little bit before we, but when we find the next statue, we're gonna finish another one of these. We'll take a little, we'll do little breaks in between, since I don't think we're gonna have quests per se in this last chapter.
You haven't told anyone about...
Huh?
No.
What?
My adoration for cats. And my...
I haven't told anyone. We made a...
You...
It is true. Alara, you should...
You know I don't trust humans.
I know.
You have said that before. Why are you so mistrusting? There's no way you being a detective fully explains it.
That's none of your concern.
But I'd like to know if there's a reason...
I'm not helping.
Alara is so stubborn.
Threatened with cats.
But you don't want me to tell anyone about the cat?
Is that a threat?
I'm joking. I want to know as much as I can about my coworkers here at the agency, but I'm not going to force you to say something if you don't want to.
Fine. As long as you continue keeping quiet about the cats, I will tell you.
Alright, perfect.
You sure?
It's nothing interesting, mind you. When I was young, I didn't suspect others like I do today. I never doubted
Pure
what
and
people
innocent.
told me. Whenever someone lied, I thought...
A pure and innocent Halara? I can't even begin to imagine.
Something made me change during middle school. My parents were caught in a scam. It was a common investment scam where they thought they were investing in stocks. Fortunately, however, this led to my father becoming utter, which resulted in a so-called...
I see.
Are you disappointed by this boring?
No, it's not that.
Well, the event itself isn't important.
Well, it also explains
What
her.
matters is the culprit.
Was the culprit a relative?
No, that's not it. The culprit was my best friend.
Ooh.
What? But didn't you say this happened when you were in...
That's correct. In that sense, my friend was a precocious con artist. My
Damn.
so-called friend used clever ploys to extract information. In the end, I was the one who destroyed our family.
I don't think that's the case, Halara.
No. It was the direct result of my overly optimistic outlook on life. Once it was all over, people will always betray other people. Humans are not to be trusted.
So that's Halara's origin.
I didn't
That's
realize
an
it'd be
origin
this
story.
serious.
Don't look at me like that. It may be a bitter memory, but learning we can't expect innate goodness from those. Because of that experience, I'm unfazed when I see one person betraying another.
Halara is shrugging it off. That profile. There's some melancholy.
Okay. That's an interesting way to look at it. Nom, 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 nom. It's an interesting perspective on life, but also like, just damn. Just damn. Like, your best friends. I'm more wondering, like, how your friend was in middle school, so are you. How in the world did she scam your parents? Like, Jesus. Alright, Tetsuhiko. Alright, Tetsuhiko, let's get you out of the way, and then we'll take a break from Gumshoe Gabs. Alright, Tetsuhiko. Let's learn about you.
Such an over-exaggeration. Jeez. Huh?
Why did you have to be a dude?
I had such high hopes when the chief said he was bringing one more in. And as she saw my incredible, it had blossomed into a secret inter-office romance.
Oh my
But
god.
instead,
Okay.
the chief brought in some my high hope.
You're pretty much...
Tetsuhiko, you have no one to blame but yourself.
What? As a dude, that's how dudes are. It's as common as not washing your hands after using...
But I...
What? I hate this. You toyed with my innocence.
Huh? Wait, you're seriously sulking about this?
Why would I not be serious about this?
This is a... I thought he was half joking.
Oh my
You'll be
god.
a pain in the...
What? I guess not. You know, I don't think it's a good idea to get it.
What? Come on.
Well, dating in the workplace is one thing, but I also think you're not fit to be in.
What?
Ooh.
No one. Do you know how much I think about girls?
That's not what I meant. Tetsuhiko, I don't know if a ladies' man like yourself could remain in a relationship with just one girl. So I figured you should refrain from that stuff, you know?
Huh?
Considering how attractive you are, I'm sure you're better off having lots of fans. I think it fits you way better anyway. Did it work?
Did it work? Yeah, I see. Now that you mention it, I'm not that kind of guy, but I totally get that you'd see me that way. You know what? You're a good kid. Hey, let me know if the others pick on you.
Okay. Okay, we somehow got out of that. We somehow got out of that pretty nicely. Interesting way to look at it. Like, oh yeah, I don't think a workplace relationship would suit you. Why not? Because I don't see you with just one, as like a one girl guy. Like, damn, okay. He doesn't see, does he could tied down by anything. Interesting. So you're saying bachelor's life for life. Okay. I want to die someday. Fubuki's sense of monetary value is gobshite. There are... Oh. Why is Yako here? I thought we were gabbing with Tetsuhiko.
I'm back. Huh? Are you...
Yeah, Halara and Tetsuhiko were here a bit ago. When I got here, they just
it's
up and left.
Tetsuhiko's disguise.
Never mind them.
Yes? What
do you think of Tetsuhiko?
What?
No reason. I'm curious about what you think of him. It's no big deal or anything. I just want...
Why would you even...
Don't sweat. Just tell me what you think of...
What I think of...
He's great. He's been a great mentor.
I think he's been a great mentor to me here at the age. He's easy to talk to, and he's considerate in subtle ways. He's rather kind-hearted too.
Oh, I see.
His reaction. Now, you're Tetsuhiko, aren't you?
Huh? You knew? That's no fun at all.
I knew it.
You're pretty good at seeing through my disguise.
I wouldn't have known if you hadn't given yourself away, but why are you in disguise
Huh? You still don't realize it?
Testing?
That's a test to see if you're worthy of being
An apprentice?
Oh my
concluding
god.
this impartial exam. Congratulations, you
Huh? But I didn't...
There's only one reason. It'll make me look more like a star. In fact,
God.
it's a requirement for starting. Yep, there's no mistake. Anyway, from here on out, I need you to...
Tetsuhiko's a... I don't get how that makes it. It could be...
You actually...
Alright.
Huh? You thought I meant...
Huh? What are you talking...
I was gonna train you to become... Not the ABCs of being a detective,
Oh.
but how to ooze charisma and charm. Give it 6 months. With my...
If that's the case...
Huh?
I think I'll pass.
Really?
Yep, sorry Tetsuhiko, but no. But no. Your charisma is a bit lacking. I think chat will agree with me on that. Your thing is a little lacking. I just had one of those moments where I'm like, I need to do a deep inhale of just air. Not like how you usually do it with like a yawn or whatever. I was just like, I need to inhale air and just exhale it. Kind of a weird thing to do, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, Tetsuhiko, what do you want to talk about?
Tetsuhiko took me to a...
Being so high up feels
So, why'd you...
Yeah, why'd you call up
Didn't
here?
I tell you what?
No, you told me to shut up and...
Follow along.
Sorry, but I love the view from here, so...
The view?
Yeah, that's not the best. The reason why I love it up here is because it helps me envision my mission. Yep. It's to complete if I can't.
Is it because
charm
the
them
tower
all.
is right there in the
Who am I
background?
to say I'm...
I suppose that's normal to...
Totally. A real star could charm a hot...
Speaking of which, why do you want to be both a star?
Huh? Where did that come?
Well, I figured detective work is done in the shadows. I just thought it's
right?
a weird...
I see. Well, I was planning on writing about it in my art, but why not? I'll let you...
I have the feeling he was itching to talk about...
So, the reason why I'm both a detective, I should start with why I became a detective, and here's why. I had the talent for it.
Huh? That's rather short.
Yep. I've been handy since I was a kid. I was especially good at disguising myself. When I realized I'd make a good detective, it was smooth sailing from...
But you didn't learn how to disguise yourself in school. How did you know?
You might not believe it, but I was a pretty gloomy kid with some real... I always wanted to become someone else, so I started making disguises. Though I figured I had the talent for it, I was surprised to see how well it went.
You was a gloomy...
And I say that, but it was honestly just the angst of growing up. And that sort of stuff. It's not like I had a terrible past or anything. So, don't worry.
I get why you became a detective, but why do you also...
Well, this all started while I was undercover as the singer of a band. At the time, I wasn't interested in becoming a star or anything. But when it was...
Huh? What's wrong?
Amazing! Oh, it felt so good!
Oh, you weren't done.
On that day, I decided, so I thought, next time, it'll be my own skills that get...
Well...
But you didn't quit being a detective to chase after your...
Of course not. Though the idea did cross my mind. But then, there's no need to choose. I can be both. A star...
That's a very Tetsuhiko thing to...
But it wasn't all sunshine. I was getting barely any sleep, training as a star and working as a detective at the same time.
What kind of training?
You know, the usual. Singing, dancing, anyway, man, what do you think?
Huh? What the heck?
Putting smile?
Maybe that's true. But that's what's most important for us.
You're...
Nice.
Your
A
aura.
real star isn't... Anyone could tell from just... That's why I was willing to sacrifice...
Training?
Day after... But thanks to that, all that...
Hey!
Yeah.
It's not as though I'm uninterested. I was honestly...
Huh?
If I had two things I wanted to be, I think you're...
Very cool.
Yeah. All right. There's currently...
Yeah, we'll pass on that. Thank you very much, though. Not. Ugh. Okay, two more. Then we can move on with the story. Oh my god. That one took a long time. I was expecting it to go much shorter than that, but Jesus Christ, Tetsuhiko. I know you like to talk, but god damn. Lara's coin is carefully thrown to a spot that gives it... makes it easier to retrieve. Jesus.
boy.
Yeah.
Well, now that we ate our fill,
Huh?
when two guys...
I've never heard...
Well, that's just how it is. Keep it in mind.
What did he say? Man-to-man talk?
How
Okay.
are things going between you and Kurumi?
There's nothing between... We're not like that. And even if I did, it's not like...
Oh, come on, man. You're not...
Master, you're better off just the way you are. You have me, after all.
What about you, Desuhiko? Do you have somebody in your life?
Who do you think? I've got...
Really?
Yeah. There's the girl at the shop near the station. She purposely touches my hand whenever and whenever the cashier lady looks at me. Oh, yeah, there's also that schoolgirl.
Jeez, he is so...
Man, I have so many options.
You say that, but what? Judging from what you've told me, it almost sounds like you don't care who they are.
But I have no strong preference when it comes to body type, nationality.
So basically, he's...
But there are women I'm no good with. But
Oh, really?
Like who?
ladies with heavy northern accent.
That's oddly specific.
Wow.
Did you have a...
It was... Someone couldn't make it last second, so I was called in to provide security for a... And she was very
Okay, you're creepy.
She was stunningly butt.
She was so sexy.
You couldn't do anything.
Was it because you couldn't...
Yeah, she was coming on to me. I was so nervous I completely froze up. A mistake of youth, but one I'll never make. That whole experience was pretty traumatic for me, so now I'm no good with women who have a northern accent.
Oh my
This
god.
goes without saying, but you...
Right. To be honest, I was...
Huh? Nothing
Underwhelmed.
is more embarrassing than that. If I could go back in time, I'd perform an...
Oh, but why did you tell me something so...
Because you're my man. That means I don't hide...
Master...
Damn, okay.
Then it's a promise, man.
I don't think there's anything in... But I'm...
Okay, cool. Good to know. This is we got more Desuhiko's backstory that he worked. I guess that was a thing. Okay. I mean, that was an interesting fun fact about Desuhiko. I can't complain about that. Okay. Continuing onwards. The last Desuhiko memory, and then we're done with Desuhiko. One Desuhiko memory left, and then we don't have to talk with him again unless it's story purposed. Nom, 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 nom.
Hey, what's wrong, Desuhiko? You called me over, said you wanted to talk?
Yeah, about that. Anyway, isn't it so nice to be up here?
He's been acting like this for over an hour, not telling me why he called. Is it something you have trouble talking about? I don't know if you want to ask me a favor or something else, but you'll have to talk about it first.
Sorry, you're right. I'm just a bit afraid is all.
We're busy here, so hurry it up.
Oh, hello.
Alright, here goes.
Miss G Mama! Oh my goodness! Hello!
There's a,
G Mama, hello!
Join my...
Alex! Coming from a G Mama raid, welcome in.
Then...
Well, this is too... My man,
know what I'm trying to get.
Well, welcome back, Alex. Thank you, G Mama, for the raid. How are you doing? What were you playing? My raid command does not
What?
My raid command does not show what you were playing. So what were you doing? What you doing? How you doing?
You want to say band? Yeah. How about
Oh no, is my raid
form
command
a
not
band?
working? No!
Huh?
Why don't my raid command work?
Master's going to join a band?
Ah!
You know, stars and bands.
Oh, was it
go
a shot?
hand in hand.
Was it? Nope. No, you're right.
I always planned on going solo, but
SO at Miss G
sharing
Mama.
the
Duh,
spotlight
I haven't.
with a
I don't
buddy
get
of
raided
mine
often, so I
wouldn't be
missed
such
it.
a bad thing.
I must have my commands.
For the first
What?
time in
What
my
are you
life,
playing?
I finally met
Playing
someone I want to
Biomorph.
form a band with.
Biomorph fun? Are you having a fun time with it? My hand is very
finally
sore
met
now.
you.
Oh no! I hope.
Man.
I hope you're doing okay.
Tetsuhiko.
How about it? Let's journey on a path.
What'll you do, Master?
Hydrations. Oh, fair enough. 5, 6, 7,
I'm happy
8,
Tetsuhiko invited me, but
9,
I don't know how to play any
9.
instruments.
Okay.
Besides,
Start.
I'm not interested in joining a band or being a star. Sorry. I'm happy that you asked, but...
Oh my god.
I see. I don't know if this makes up for it, but how about I...
Huh? My feet? No way. Besides, you've never heard...
Oh.
And you want to call yourself my fan? You're just offering because you feel awkward for... I'd rather you just completely reject me.
No, deep down, I want to be... You told me before how you chose to be both a star and a detective.
The Hobbs knows one of the deaths for
think
it,
you're
so
really
I
cool
got.
for not giving
but
up
I'll
on
share the
either
love.
dream.
Hell yeah! Good
And
shit.
in that sense,
Good shit,
I'm
G Mama. That's
already a
awesome.
fan.
Metroidvania games.
That's why I'm
Ooh.
serious about wanting to
I don't play
support
many
you.
Metroidvanias, but those are games are pretty fun.
Well,
I
if
played
that's the case,
through
mind
Metroid
having you
Dread,
as a
but I
fan.
missed the last boss. I haven't beat the last boss
But
yet.
I still hate that
I'm
you've never
sorry
heard me
because I
sing.
took a big tumble yesterday on my hike.
So
no!
listen to one of my songs right now.
No, G Mama, not the
What?
tumble.
You're going to sing right here, right now?
Oh, I
Yeah,
hope you do.
my
I hope
brand
it
new
gets
band,
better soon.
The song of
Send my
my
love
man.
and all that to you.
To be honest, it was hard to evaluate if Tetsuhiko's song was good or bad. I'm not sure myself because I don't know much about music. But like his personality, the song was very straightforward and heartfelt. I believe Tetsuhiko will be able to achieve his dream of becoming a star. I don't know why, but
Master, you and Tetsuhiko have forged the ultimate bond together. Good for you, Master. I'm happy for you.
Okay. Na da dee da da dee doo da 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 me da 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 you. It will be a moment. Oh. Well, I hope it heal. Oh, was it that bad? It's a good scraped. Jacked up my left hand. Oh, jeezums. Like, are we talking like sprain? Or did you sprain your hand? Or did you like... Did you break something? Like, jeezums. Yeah, you get me worried here, G Mama. You get me worried here. Like, damn. Like, that is... That's bad. Alright. Okay, Halara. Okay. Lakes, cats, and dogs. Cruel on Conaris. Oh yeah, did number 1 die? I think he might have died. Talent torture. Damn. Okay. Do we have anything? Yeah, we have two profiles from the last one. Okay. I think it's jammed some of my fingers in my left hand. Not broken, but I do need to go ice my hand now. Well, go ice your hand. Fell face forward and use my hand and arms to protect my face from the rocks. Well, that's a good thing. I'd rather have you protect your I'd rather you injure your arm rather than go blind in your eye. That'd be pretty bad. Like damn, you I won't want you to injure yourself anyway, but like dang.
It's so scary.
Kurumi,
Someone's there? Who's that?
What are they?
If they live around here, they might.
Wait, you're going to talk to...
But we have...
You sure about...
No, I'm not sure about it, but certainly hope.
Is this...
Excuse me? Zombie? Is it... Do we have zombies now?
Did that person try to bite you? Was that a zombie?
That's my question. Was that a zombie?
No way!
Finished my hike, but I was leaking ketchup. No, not the ketchup.
Master, we gotta get up! Master, hurry up and run! Anyway.
Okay, I didn't leave anything over there. Oh, no zombie. Mozambi.
Where should I run to?
I'm keeping an eye out for anything that's blue. Or shining blue. Orbs. I'm looking for the orbs. Don't see any. Oh, there's another one right there.
Building. Let's hide there for now.
Yeah. There was definitely something wrong with those people. And it wasn't just one or two. If they all attack at once, you'll be...
We need something to defend ourselves.
Oh, we have our last gap with Halara. Sweet. But we're gonna do that after we find a couple more. But sweet, we don't have to worry about Halara.
An envelope?
So I can go ice. Okay, G Mama.
There's a letter inside.
Please heal up.
Yesterday, toxic gas was discovered to be leaking. This area has been purchased by Amaterasu Corporation and has been designated. All residents are hereby requested to an evacuation order from Amaterasu.
I see. Yuma, this is the restricted area. Supposedly, it was a tiny village ever since.
Oh, we're in the restricted area.
This is where you were talking.
Isn't this where the corpse processing facility? This is becoming more of a horror story by the minute.
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah,
spooky.
That rumor. Kurumi. Halara was investigating the.
In Kanai Ward, corpses rot. The corpses are then loaded. With that process, on top of that, they are only involved how the bodies are buried and who buries.
Really? So the rumors about it being a corpse processing facility...
I thought you'd...
No, I don't. But...
Maybe Amaterasu is secretly disposing...
If that's the case, what if bodies coming back to life was an unexpected sign? Would that mean they really...
But that can't be...
Aren't zombies supposed to be dead? They sure didn't smell like corpses.
Huh?
But they didn't really seem alive. What are they?
If the story of the toxic gas from the mines is true, These...
Anyway,
That's
we'll make
an
some of that
interesting
info a solution
thing.
key just in case.
That's not unsettling. Okay. Oh, we're getting solution keys now? Time to run! Kurumi, let's go. Whoa, wait. We know those three. What are they? What?
How?
They died.
I thought they all died.
They did.
Are you really zombies? Were all three of you turned into zombies?
Is that the effects of the rain?
I think we're in the wrong genre! Zombies don't show up in mystery titles! Well, they could. Hey, Master! You better scram before you get eaten!
Kurumi, let's run!
Yeah!
Yo, what the hell are they doing here? They're dead! They're supposed to be dead!
Now they're firing arrows at us? Zombies can't use weapons! Well, they could.
Hey, there's a letter on the arrow.
Go! Run! Now!
Kurumi, let's hide. This way.
We'll check out the letter later.
Run!
Okay.
A letter on an...
What does it say?
What does it say? What does it say?
Warning. Homunculi are predisposed to eating human flesh.
Oh, those are homunculi?
In order to maintain the artificial organic synthesis, and currently, there are no alternate sources of nutrition, and they grow sick if they do not consume human. Particularly malnourished specimens will attack any human on sight. So please, from the Amaterasu homunculi...
Attack?
We eat human flesh.
Wait, so those zombies roaming around here, those were homunculi? The immortal monsters Grandpa talked about?
Then, Yoshiko and the others back there were just homunculi?
But they looked so real.
Jesus.
We at least know they're dangerous.
Let's go, Kurumi. I don't even want to imagine what'll happen if they catch him.
Mm-hmm. If they catch us, oh god.
We can get out this way.
I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not. Wait, you're dead. What are you doing here?
The one sitting over there.
That one seems...
Maybe we can talk.
What?
Don't talk to them. Do not talk to the man who sits in front of the church. That's not a good idea.
For now.
Why would you do this?
Father? Do you remember me?
No, the answer is no.
What did I tell you?
No. Shachi. And Iruka. Oh, that's creepy.
dead! What is a homunculus anyway?
Oh, she's the one who died from the Nailman killings. Run! Keep running! Don't stop for anything. Don't stop for any reason, just keep running.
A fence! Does it surround the...
That's right. Is the restrict...
But I think we can climb over it.
Wait! The fence might be...
An electric fence?
I knew something was odd.
You would have been roasted if you touched it.
How are we going to get out?
Let's search for an opening in the...
Oh, Yuma!
The sound must have drawn them here. Oh no, they know it.
We have to run! What are you gonna do, Master? You're cornered!
I don't know.
Did I miss out on anything? That's the main concern. Master!
You passed out again? This is getting old! Wake up!
Hey, Yuma. What's that?
Such an ominous building.
Okay.
I can hear something inside. It's so massive. Just what is going on in there?
Well, we're not gonna find any answers out here. Let's go in.
Aha! Okay. We're gonna do some more Gumshoe Gab real quick. Let's finish up Halara, and then we go on to Fubuki. We just got both Halara's memories, and we got the Fubuki memory. So we're almost done. Almost done. Almost done! And then I can know that I've finished it.
Halara asked for me. Halara?
Do you really have to ask? It's about your debt, obviously. Well?
Sorry. Well, you can't do it.
It appears you have no repayment plan in place. If you don't change that soon, I will.
Please don't.
Then you better come up with a plan to pay me.
But if all you wanted to talk about was my debt, why'd you invite me here?
I don't want you to grow accustomed to owing me. People lose their sense of urgency in paying back debts when complacent. That's why I'm reminding.
It's not my place to say since I'm the one in debt here, but don't you make enough money as a You're always trying to make more. What do you...
I suppose I can...
Huh?
If I continue to save at this rate, I will be able to create a program in about 6 years. That is what the money is for. A program that will save 30% of all cats around the world experiencing hardship.
Oh!
What? That caught me so off guard that I don't know what to say. You want to start a...
No, not a charity. This is all for my personal satisfaction. Cats provide a healing experience. So...
That's amazing!
Enough. As I said, this is... I don't want to hear your praise for...
Oh, but if it's so important, I didn't even threaten you.
Yes, about that. I'm sure you are. A detective can lose their life at any moment.
Yeah, you...
So if I were to die, I want you to carry out... I've been thinking it over for a while.
Huh? What?
I'm not sure myself.
To replace the debt IO?
Does this replace the debt?
Don't insult me.
Okay.
I wouldn't choose you as my successor for such a...
Oh, looks like I was wrong. Could it be that it's because you trust me? I hope I'm not assuming too much there.
Hey, listen, I shot my
Incorrect.
shot.
No matter who it is, I will not... So it is not accurate to say... However, I wouldn't mind being betrayed by... Or rather, I would accept a betrayal at your hands.
Huh? Isn't that practically the same as trusting me?
In my mind, it's entirely different.
Okay. But the way you said you wouldn't mind if I... That makes me way happier than...
Anyway, we were discussing something else. You will pay your debt.
Yeah, I know.
Master, you and Halara have... Good for you, Master.
We have formed the ultimate bond. We did good. We did good. I'm just being a dork here. Don't mind me. Fast acting and quick dispersing. That's what the white smoke is? Just an anesthetic? Okay. Alright. Let's finish up with Fubuki then. Let's do Fubuki, get it over with. Hopefully, well, I'm gonna probably skip through most of hers because I don't like how she's just so airheaded. She's so interesting, but not interesting. As Shinigami puts it, she's very sheltered.
Huh. I know. How, or would you... Huh? What?
Do you know ice is cool?
One is
Thank
dark
you.
and which is coffee and which is tea again?
What?
The dark one is coffee.
Anyway,
Oh, it is? Now that, however, there are far too many moments in my life where I cannot, just like with coffee and tea, I cannot tell the difference between left and right, or the day after tomorrow and the day before yesterday.
that sounds...
Oh, there is more. Until recently, I thought paying reparations meant you were paying a repair.
That's a new...
She's such an airhead.
Fubuki, have your misunderstanding...
Trouble. I suppose when all is said and... Oh, there was one...
Really?
Yes, of course. In the neighborhood where my mansion is located, a rumor was spreading about a high school student. I hoped it was true and wished to meet him. So, however, he could not in truth fly. It was rather considered something called a flight risk.
At this point,
He's a
it sounds like
flight
totally
risk.
Oh, well, he was more than a mere delinquent. Upon discovering I was the daughter of the Clockwork family, he kidnapped me.
Barrack?
Yes. He demanded the government revise the Constitution if they wished me to be...
So...
In the end, the laws were changed a bit, and I was released.
The laws were... What? It makes sense a master detective, or rather a member of the Clockford family, being unable to tell coffee and tea apart should have been the...
That is... You know what? That makes sense. Fubuki will... like... Fubuki... A flight risk is not a good thing. It means that they're too unsafe to fly. Like, come on, girl. Jesus. Jose, thank you for the 2 hydrates. G-Mama, that's like the ice is cool thing is like such an anti-joke of all things. Fubu D's nuts. Ah, shit. I've been got here, guys. Jose has done got me. I guess we're ending stream today. I'm sorry to say, but we will not be finishing Rain Code today because Jose got me. Nah, just kidding.
Thank you kindly for keeping because of you, Yuma.
Oh, it's not. I'm surprised you wanted.
Oh? Well, could it be that my face resembles
Come back from dinner and
so
we
you
can
believe
stream
I'm a
like that unheard of.
That's not at all what I'm saying. It's just that you grew up like a princess. You even got kidnapped because of it.
My favorites
That's
are...
why I didn't
well, let's
expect you
see.
to wanna
Let's see.
try
Are you talking about
Takoyaki.
chocolate or are we talking about just like
so that is
other
what you
candy,
meant.
like other assorted
Then
candies?
I am not
I can
as
tell you my
high-class
least
as you
favorite
might
Halloween
think.
candy.
My day.
I sincerely.
Is that
Well, then it helped me.
very well?
If
You
it's
can
chocolate,
ask me
then it's gonna
anything,
be Kit
including my
Kats.
measurements or the password to my bank account.
What the fuck, Fubuki?
No, I don't need to ask about those. Anyway, to start off, how many rooms
I'm
did your home
going
have?
to murder you, Chimama. I murder you with kindness.
I never really considered it. First the kitchens. There were what? I am beginning to grow confused.
No, that's more than enough. There's really no point in asking any. Next up.
How
what
dare
sort of
you?
car
I
did
kill
your
you with
parents
kindness.
Their car.
own? Huh? Do you know what cars are?
Yes, I have seen them around, but none of those tiny, cute mobile huts were anywhere near my home.
Mobile, huh? I'm guessing the cars at Fubuki's place are on it. Okay, last one.
Dice from Niceness.
What's the
Don't you-
most expensive
God damn
gift
it!
you've ever
I'm
received?
not dealing with...
A gift?
I'm shutting up for the rest of the stream.
I am unsure how expensive it was. The one that made me happiest was when I went with my family to look at...
Huh?
On my birthday, my father told me a star, which I watched it with my mother and father. That time spent my parents are such busy people. Oh?
After asking so many petty questions, I feel even if you are rich,
I am myself? That is true, but Yuma.
what do I... well... You're honest. You may be rich and ditzy, among other things, but the foundation of who you are is your honesty.
Well, I am not sure I would say I am honest myself, but...
You're honest?
Oh, that reminds me. After we looked at the star, my father... I am unsure how expensive that may have been, but I am certain that is the biggest...
Considering how honestly...
Remember when that was a thing? Excuse me, I am going to start talking now. Remember when that was a thing? Like, people would actually, like, buy stars in the night sky or something like that? I think it was like a timeshare scam at one point. That people were, like, offering you people, like, certificates to, like, buy stars, and like you could just point at the sky and be like, yeah, that's my thing, even though it had no value whatsoever at the time, because we don't have the means to get there. Like, come on, people, think with the brain. Fubuki's necklace has a clock motif with chokers decorated with video playback control symbols. Oh, that's interesting. What's the matter, Fubuki? You look upset.
Thank you so
No?
much for spending time with me today.
That's a little much.
Nonsense. even if this was also my first time using a vending machine and witnessing stray mice.
I see. Fubuki really has lived a sheltered life.
I wonder if all her so-called adventures are like...
Fubuki, you said you're an adventure detective, right?
Do you mean what they were like?
Yeah. Would you mind sharing?
Well, the major one was the first time I explored what is known as a supermarket. Now, it is far too early for you to appear bored already. Did you know? These supermarkets have hundreds, even thousands of and yet all the employees there appear to know exactly where each... I cannot begin to imagine the sort of training they had to undertake. Based on my findings, I suspect that supermarket employees have abnormally developed sexual... Well, it's...
Sorry. I don't think...
One time, I was undercover while investigating a tribe of nudists in
What
the
the-
Amazon when they saw through my disguise.
What?
Of course.
Nothing. It just...
I see. So that is what an adventure is to you, Yuma?
Wait. You were undercover in a nudist tribe and got...
Your underwear.
What about your...
Huh?
Never mind, it's... Were you alright?
I was fine. The nudists were kind-hearted, even though they caught me. They said that even if I was investigating them, displaying our naked bodies to one another meant we were all family.
Naked bodies? How nice of them. Fubuki really thinks a trip to the supermarket and visiting a naked tribe in the Amazon are on the same level. Everything about her makes
Christ, what the hell is happening? What?
Master, you and Fubuki seem to have grown even...
That is like... What the Oh yeah, I went on a trip to the Amazon. What'd you do there? Oh, I hung out with a bunch of nudists. What the fuck? Like, who? Karumi's duffel coat. Gift from her grandfather. Strawberry green. Alright, 2 more for Fubuki. Then we only have 6 to do once I find the last 2 of the spheres. Thank God we're almost done with those. I've been collecting every single one, luckily. There's some missable ones if you don't find them the first time. Oh, Fubuki, what you gotta tell me?
Hey, Fubuki, there's something...
Yes, what is it?
No, I don't need your... I'd like to know more about the... You've mentioned them before, but I still don't quite get it.
I see. So you wish to learn more about my family. I do not mind.
No.
I will tell you, but first, how much do you already know
Yeah,
about
because spheres, yes.
What I know about your... They're in charge of keeping the world...
Yes, that is a correct...
What does that entail? And I can barely comprehend something on...
How should I... For example, it is exactly like deciding to call an apple an apple. Does that make it easier?
No, now I'm even...
Oh, really? Let me try to manage the world's standard of time. We manage what year, what month, what day, what minute, and what second it currently is on Earth. As an extreme example, so long as the Clockwork family dictates it, we could move the date 10 years ahead or back.
That's quite a powerful privilege.
Indeed. It means we could make everyone in the world feel older or younger, although they are just numbers on paper.
That's incredible. I can barely follow.
Jesus.
Wouldn't it be possible to mess up the whole world by abusing?
Indeed. We could tear it apart, chew it up, and spit it right out. But the Clockford family would not do such a thing. We protect the world's time to ensure that never happens.
Protecting the world's time.
Yes, it is indeed a heavy responsibility for my family. Even 100 elephants would be considered lighter.
Your family is tasked with such an important responsibility. I'm surprised they let their daughter, even if it's to help you learn more about society, it's far too dangerous.
Yes, you are right about that.
Time after
Although I have not been
time
told
after
officially,
time after time
my
after
parents do
time
consider
after time
me
after
the
time
remaining
after time.
successor to-
Oh, so you...
I do. You know how...
She's an airhead all the time.
Yeah. They said they could not entrust the world's time to a daughter who is so ignorant. They would rather send me to the outside world to survive on my own than keep me blind to reality. Which is why my parents made the difficult decision of enrolling me in the WD.
Wow.
It was to be expected. The continuation of the Clockford family is more important to the world than my own life.
I mean, that's a fair point.
She said it so casually. I'm sure Fubuki has experienced so much as the daughter of the Clockford family. She must have been exposed to many things regular people couldn't even imagine.
Still, my mother and father were right.
Damn, that's even older.
I learned numerous things about society after joining the WDO. I have already grown far past who I once was. Compared to who I was before I joined, I am a completely new...
It terrifies me.
Interesting way to think about it. She was so ditzy that her family was like, nah, you can't take over the family business. Like, damn. That's cold. That's real cold. To be honest, I probably should have been doing these as I encountered them. But I did not do that. And that's my fault. Okay. Last one, and then we'll continue more of the story. Gaba Fubuki, number 5. The last one.
I am sorry to have called you here, Yuma.
It's okay. What's wrong?
Well, Yuma, I believe I may be in love with you. Romantically.
What the fuck?
What?
Huh? What?
Oh? Did you not? I may be in love with... What? Whenever I think of you, my heart feels warm. I thought maybe this is the romantic feeling that people keep talking.
That's impossible! Totally impossible! There must be some confusion. Maybe your mind is playing tricks. Someone as attractive as you would never fall for someone like me.
Oh, do you really think so? I find you quite an attractive man, Yuma.
I am like... I'm like years younger than you. Excuse me.
Well, I did not bring you here today to confess these feelings to you. Rather, if these truly are romantic feelings, I wish... To tell you the truth, I have never had romantic feelings for anyone until now. I have had an arranged fiancé ever since I was little. Due to that, I subconsciously kept myself from falling for anyone. Although I yearn for those feelings of love, I worried I would never fall in love. I have always felt such disappointment, but now... So, I wish to thank you. That is all. I just wanted to...
Oh, in that case... But wait, don't you have a fiance? Having feelings for someone else is just going to...
Not at all. I have decided to talk to my father about turning down my...
Really? Are you sure? After all...
Of course, it is vital to defend our family all my life. I have lived, but now... I have been thinking about it ever since I started...
She's choosing her own... I'm glad you can look at it that way. But even still, I think you may be mistaken about your feelings for me.
It is true I have zero experience. Well then, how once I am able to confirm with certainty that my field, then, at that moment, will you...
I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to... It has to be a misunderstanding.
How do you know that? Please allow me to...
If she wants to confess... Well, if you really do have romantic feelings for me...
Thank you very much. Please, consider your...
Would that mean... No way, it has to be a misunderstanding.
Master, good for you, Master.
Okay. What the fuck? That was an interesting thing to happen. I was not expecting that. I may be in love with you. What the fuck? Girl. We like literally explored like your stuff in like one chapter and then like did these gabs and that's about it. Then again, you guys have been like mucking about for like a couple months at this point in the story, but like okay, let us get out of here.
Looks like we can get it here.
Looks like some kind of factory.
It's dark and creepy, but it still seems to be functioning.
But no one's supposed to be in the restricted area.
What kind of factory is this anyway?
It's a good question. Unmanned factory.
Huh? Maybe there's something here that's related. This could be dangerous.
Right.
This factory feels so creepy. If you spot any red or green herbs, be sure to pick it up. Say,
What are they building in this factory?
There are homunculi here.
they're over here too. The smell of blood could be coming from them.
Maybe, but...
It looks like they're making something. Let's go on a bit further and find...
Those are meat buns.
Yuma? Master?
Nothing. I got a feeling we...
Why?
I know, but...
Well, how about you wait right
Hey!
Master, don't tell me you're
Scared? I just... The truth awaits us up ahead. Will I?
If you don't like it, you can...
No, Shinigami.
Don't need to ask twice.
That's all Kanai Ward's secret? What the fuck?
Kirumi.
Yuma, look! I thought it's just meat buns.
Huh? Meat? But why he...
Welcome to the Kanai Ward Special Food Facility Tour.
No.
What the? Is this some sort of tour guide?
Wait, don't tell me. Everyone in Kanai Ward is a homunculi, and the meat buns are filled with actual human flesh that they're able to, like, stave off the effects of the zombification? Is that what they're getting at? No!
This factory operates 24 hours a day to provide safe and secure food.
No.
This is where they make the meat buns we always eat?
All factory manufacturing is fully automatic.
So there aren't any workers around?
Up ahead, we shall demonstrate how the specialty food...
I wonder if...
I'm not sure.
That announcement sounds like a...
But we can't turn back now.
Oh? You're acting more like a...
Kurumi, let's keep moving.
Yeah.
That, if I just, like...
Oh! Right.
If I just revealed, like, this huge thing... Oh my god.
Quit messing around. Let's go.
What the fuck? G-Mama, don't tell me if that's actually what it is, but, like...
This is...
For now.
If that's actually what it is, what the... Welcome to the store. That's the actual... That's what it is? What the fuck?
It's called a special food facility, but they're just making meat buns?
Maybe they're using specially chosen meat. Like there's a flavor unique to this factory.
Okay.
There's a lot of them.
They're coming this way!
That's a corpse, also.
Note that there are no staff in this factory, but there are many hungry. Please be mindful, as they are partial to fresh
food. See? I told you! How are you gonna get out of this? We can't go.
How do we get away from these zombies?
You sound.
I know! Sound! The zapping sound from the electric fence drew their attention. So some sort of loud sound may distract them.
Alright, it's worth a shot! Hey, Master! Don't you think that on the pal over there might do the...
Tablet device, tablet device, tablet device.
Good, it's working.
Look!
What are they all flocking to?
No,
Maybe.
is that Tetsuhiko? It is Tetsuhiko! No!
Anyone teach them not to leave their scraps behind?
These clothes belong to Tetsuhiko.
Huh? Tetsuhiko? The shorty detective got eaten?
Oh.
Please be mindful of sudden accidents while if you are electrocuted. Fall for you will join your friend in front of you. So please practice caution.
Friend?
No way. I don't...
Yuma.
Kurumi, didn't the announcement also say...
Oh!
We're being watched?
Who's there? Where are you?
What did... Getting emotional, are we? As a detective, you should know better than that. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through...
I don't want to hear...
Are you sure you wish to make so much noise? Did you read the warning I presented to you? They only see you as food. If you wish to move on, you should proceed with caution. Now, please enjoy the...
Warning? The person behind that voice has been watching us the whole time.
Tetsuhiko died? No.
We didn't come to this building by... Whoever is talking to us.
But why? Master, look!
Huh? This is Tetsuhiko.
Really?
Yeah. The handwriting match. I'm sure he wrote it.
Kanai Ward's history. Kanai Ward was just another remote city in the country. Its development began once Amaterasu headquartered there. 10 years ago, Amaterasu Corporation top secret research kept from society, which Amaterasu loves for sure. And their client is Yuji, who spent a ton of money to keep the research secure.
Did he start rhyming? Is this a joke?
It sounds like something he'd write, but the...
Hey,
What does it...
It looks like Amaterasu's homunculus research was funded by the...
Huh? The UG paid Amateurasu...
That explains why they haven't interfered with Kanai Ward's isolation. I'm sure they wouldn't want anyone to know they requested such shape.
So Amaterasu had dirt on the UG, which is...
Well, if the unified government is involved, this is becoming a conspiracy on a global scale.
When did Tetsuhiko find...
Seems like there's more to it.
The only thing known about homunculus research is that human beings are created from human cells. DNA is extracted from a human that will serve as a base, which is then used to cultivate human cells. Unlike clones, they don't need to be grown from fetuses, and genetic data from the time of collection is replicated. It's an artificial human whose age, sex, and appearance have been perfectly copied.
Human cells from DNA? Copied? Artificial humans?
Master, did your brain melt from how complicated this? Don't worry, I'll make it all a solution key.
Tetsuhiko must have left this report behind. But I don't believe he's dead. I'm sure he's with everyone else.
Yeah, I agree. I'd rather... So let's go find them.
Tetsuhiko is definitely alive. We have to go find everyone right away.
Don't think he's alive, Yuma. Oh no. No, that's Polara's clothing. Oh no, that's Polara's clothing.
They all were drawn to the set?
How? Seems before there's something on the floor where that crowd was. Those clothes.
Oh, how, despite all my warnings, it seems another one, no matter how strong they think they are, they're powerless against.
No! That can't!
Please continue enjoying the...
Oh my god, no.
Master, look at this!
There's no mistake.
Regarding the two research facilities, the unified government has heavily invested in Amaterasu Corporation's homunculus research. However, it appears there was another research facility of the same scale, directly controlled. They had two research facilities compete with one another in an attempt to further... Naturally, the two facilities became rivals. Competition grew fierce. Soon, they were resorting. Amaterasu Corporation began conducting human experiments. But this... Meanwhile, the unified government's research facility gathered DNA through extra-legal methods. They extracted DNA from particularly superior specimens and used the...
Polara also managed to...
A rival facility to Amaterasu Corp. Things are getting even...
Don't tell me it's the WDO.
Can you really solve this thing?
Hey, Yuma.
It's a keycard.
Have you grown tired of the tour yet? Regardless, you deserve respect. You've lost your home, your friends, and I hear you've even lost your memories. What drives you to keep going to justice? Friendship? Oh,
you know what do you want?
I should be asking you the same. Why do you want to solve mysteries?
I've asked myself that many times. I don't know why I continue to solve mystery.
But I was able to save people by revealing the truth!
Exposing the truth doesn't... You should know that better than anyone. You've learned it full well.
It's true. I know. I suffered each... But then I thought to my...
I don't want to see anyone suffer because the truth wasn't exposed!
Yuma...
That's why I decided. No matter what the truth, that is my wish for everyone who has fallen victim. What I'm praying for.
Prayer is the loneliest activity one can partake in. But please, carry on.
I'm not alone. And he's got...
There goes Splatty, taking the spot.
I know I'm not alone. I'm sure the truth that we seek lies ahead. It may be something terrible.
We'll bring that truth.
Let's keep moving. We'll bring the truth to light ourselves.
Actually, there is something that kinda caught my attention. Why was that announcement so spiteful toward you, Master?
There's someone in there.
They seem...
We can keep going as long as we...
Oh, I forgot to mention. But they eat. Perhaps there are even some you could speak with.
Was that supposed to be some sort of hint? Forget it. It's probably...
What if...
Hey!
Wait right here,
Is that Zilch?
That looks like...
Zilch.
I knew it.
Who's that?
You remember the Amaterasu Express on our way to Kana?
Oh! The first soul I reaped in the Mystery Labyrinth! Zil!
It was actually a hitman disguised as Zil.
So this guy isn't gonna jump ya?
I was hired by Director Yomi to kill anyone approaching Kanai Ward.
What's he mumbling about?
Hold up. I want to check something. Profiles. Okay, they're not crossed out yet. It said it updated. What got updated? Oh, the Zilch's file.
Oh.
No, I'm you.
I was looking for you at the lab.
We can't communicate.
Why don't you take advantage of that and get some
We're just
info
scratching
out
the
of
surface
him?
of this game. Really? Oh, I'm not
right.
liking this at all. Gee, Mama, if they're fucking dead, I swear to all that is holy, I will burn this game alive. There's already been too much death for characters that I thought were interesting.
Director Young, things were... That masked freak wasn't in Kanai Ward yet. That was when
I'm not gonna say nothing. If they are dead, I swear to all that is holy, I will burn everything alive. I do not care.
Didn't answer anything?
I will boom
It
kill
does not make
everything.
any sense.
Let's keep
I
playing
will
along
boom
for
kill
now.
everything.
We might get... if you...
Back then, you used Dr. Weska to trade with outside military. Amaterasu's growing success was all thanks to your endeavors. If anyone dared raise accusations about you, many hypocrites acting. In fact,
Didn't Chief Yako's wife get killed for blowing the whistle? So that's what was going...
Okay.
restricted area. Oh, you mean the
No, Dr. Weska's lab...
Yes, Dr. Weska's lab.
Huh?
I heard that Dr. Weska tried to rush the homunculus, so they built a lab about 3 years ago. I think it was the experiment to I guess it doesn't...
Master, you hear that?
So Dr. Weska's... Could this be about this?
Well, if he doesn't know if it succeeded...
Kanai Ward changed.
He started talking.
That bastard appeared. Yeah. Immediately after Project Homunculus. Called the Blank Week Mystery.
Okay.
The Blank Week Mystery?
The Blank Week Mystery. Unfortunately, all I know is its name, and that it's...
You know about that case? What?
Kanai, that bastard.
He's going in circles!
Oh, yeah. And he became CEO of Amaterasu. In the blink of that freak.
Or what? Makoto shut it down?
Oh.
Tell me more, Zilch.
I was looking for the
He's stuck on
Zilch, zip.
Director Yomi. Things were...
It's no use. Well, based on what he said, Dr.
Okay.
and something called...
Then after that,
But I haven't asked...
the Flatty will probably...
Oh my god. Blank Week Mystery. Where did Kurumi go?
Huh? Kurumi's gone?
Hey, keep it down, will ya?
Don't tell me.
If they had, she probably wandered off somewhere. I wish...
I don't think she turned back. I better hurry and catch up. Where the heck did Kurumi go? We have to find... Hey!
Aw, we're too late.
I have to do something!
Master, you're...
No!
It doesn't even... Tell me that's Fubuki stuff. Tell me that's Fubuki stuff. Shit, yes.
These clothes belong to...
No, they're Vivia's.
There's no...
Did the anemic vampire get whacked?
How awful. Another...
Stop saying that!
Master, never mind that. Look!
It's a report.
Regarding homunculus characteristics, homunculi do not die. Rather, even if they die, the unified government sought out and began research for Their desire was to create an homunculi look identical to humans. You cannot tell them apart from one another. They can become injured and ill. Some are handicapped, some are blind. But once they die, everything is repaired upon revival. Death acts as the switch for rebuilding their cells. It only takes one day. They are
That's
immortal
why they're so
and
keen
even have
on
eternal
getting
youth.
corpses out.
Their cells may grow. They stop aging once their bodies stop growing. Those who have already stopped growing maintain that state. There are many unknowns regarding homunculus memory, but they seem to inherit the memories at the time of DNA extraction are carried over, and completely...
It keeps the...
None of them seem to have their memories.
Well, Zilch did remember the past. Maybe that's the individual...
Anyway, there's more to the report.
There's only one way to tell a blood. Homunculi have special characteristics to
Their blood's characteristics?
Who's on the stairwell?
Huh? Hey, wait! No.
They're gonna follow it? It might be a trap.
I have no
I
choice.
don't know why, but I think it's calling to me.
Are you a homunculus? Am I a homunculus? You are homunculus. Humunculus. Humunculus. G-Mama, are you homunculus?
It's gone. This is...
But...
That figure... Is that...
Who is it? A friend of yours, Master?
Maybe.
Tell me, G-Mama, are you
better track him
homunculus?
down,
I
huh?
asked you a question. Are you homunculus?
Not here. Where did you go? Maybe this way?
Any green herbs around?
Huh?
Any green herbs around? Okay, this isn't Resident Evil. We're not making Resident Evil cameos here, okay? We're not. There's no green herbs here, Shinigami.
Shutter. It looked pretty sturdy. It would take a huge amount of force to make it look...
That's a vat of blood?
Stairs? Looks like they lead under...
You're still going, Master?
Yeah, I have...
I wonder what's up ahead. Master, you could be falling for a trap, you know.
That's possible, but I have to go. There's no other evidence around.
Good point. Whether a zombie or dead god pops out comes down to your luck, Master. This corridor goes on forever. How much longer till we reach the end?
Good question.
Man, I wonder what lies ahead.
Wesker?
Dr. Wesker?
Hey, it's you. Hey.
He can talk, but he's also...
Dr. Wesker, please! You were researching him...
Homunculi. How do you know about the biggest stain on my life?
Oh, he spoke normally.
He's probably reacting to the word homunculus. Doctor, what happened to the
Such a terrible... I'm ashamed to say my homunculus research with Amaterasu Corporation. Rumor had it the UG's research facility was on the doorstep of a successful experiment. So in order to catch up, the homunculus test site up ahead was constructed.
There's a homunculus test site up ahead.
I was getting impatient. I used it. Do you dare?
No!
I thought so. Sacrifices I needed our experiment to complete a homunculus first. To silence that pesky. To conduct the experiment in utmost secrecy.
You are psycho.
And made it.
Everyone here is psycho.
And so, 3 years ago, the fateful Project Homunculus.
What happened in that...
Well... You... What happened to my... Tell me now. What happened during the blank week?
What?
Tell me. Tell...
Ugh, he keeps breaking down at the worst time. Maybe he...
The blank week was mentioned again. Maybe it has something to do with the
Ooh.
Whatever it is, we should keep moving.
Right. First, let's summarize.
Sure, I'm all ears.
10 years ago, the unified government requested that Amaterasu Corporation conduct 3 years ago to compete with the UG's research facility. That's where Project Homunculus took place.
Okay, and then you
right
gotta
after
find
the
out what it is.
experiments, the blank week mystery occurred.
The masked guy.
Oh.
Makoto Kakatsuchi appeared at Kanai Ward.
He somehow got ahead of Peacekeeper Director Yomi and became CEO of He halted the homunculus research, and as a result, the homunculi became an herb.
Ooh. Okay,
And
but they're
now,
real.
3 years later, you and I descended on this ruined, oppressed land of Kanai Ward.
What the fuck?
Look, another really tough-looking shutter.
Yeah, it just got busted through. What the hell did that? What?
What happened here? Is this the
Yuma.
Who?
Shinigami?
Not really.
No, I
heard someone call my name. Say my name, say my name, say my name, say my name. I can't
The
change
sun is shining
English
through the ceiling.
on the game. You've
And
had
since
any
it's
problem?
not raining
Nope.
here.
I never had a problem. It's been
Could we be outside of
English the whole
Kanai
time.
Ward?
Anyway, welcome in, Helem. Welcome in.
I can smell
you
the
enjoy your stay.
ocean. Maybe this was built over the sea.
I mean, my guess would be options. Let me see. Yeah, audio language. Yeah, volume settings, audio language. There it goes. Holem, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, it says right. Yeah, you can do audio language into English or Japanese. Dialogues, yeah, is that dialogue, subtitles, and all that? Yeah, that looks like that's the reason. That's one way to change it. Smell the ocean.
Whatever, let's go!
I don't know if you played through the game already or not, but we are in the last chapter, so there is spoilers here. So there'll be a lot of spoilers here.
There it is! I heard that voice!
You sure? Now you're hearing things. Poor Master.
I'm not going crazy! I really did hear a voice!
This door's wide open. The glass was broken.
This is...
Control panel for what? Who the hell are you?
Who are you?
Oh, I come back later day. Take care. Will do. So, have a good time, Holem.
Hey, this guy can
We have
actually
a
talk.
wonderful night and
Who
week.
is he?
Whatever.
I've never met him before.
Is this the guy called?
No. My name...
What? I'm the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation. Although...
Conceited? You mean to...
Oh, you're Makoto's acquaintance.
Oh.
You'll have to excuse me. A friend of his is a friend of mine. How about...
Sorry, I'll pass. Besides...
Very well.
This guy can actually communicate. Hand seems a lot more. Master, now it's your chance to get...
I would like to...
The blank week missed, unfortunately.
What?
But piecing together the bits and
You mean
pieces
sus?
I know...
This guy is very sus.
I do have an idea. Back then, a plot about the unified government planning to occupy...
The UG wanted Kanai.
From what I understand, the blank week mystery...
Why would the unified government...
I have no idea. I suppose it's to steal the rights. As a matter of fact, Kanai Ward was wiped from them, but we were saved by my friend.
Interesting.
How did Makoto overcome...
He appeared from nowhere and volunteered to... Rumor is, he has a special... I didn't expect much from him, of course. But it wasn't... And before we knew it, the negotiation...
How?
Upon arriving at the negotiation table, he immediately announced that unexpectedly the UG agreed. Both sides accepted a non-intervention. I suspect some sort of secret arrangement was made regarding...
Makoto didn't tell you about the details?
Well, that was part of the agreement. He said if negotiations were successful...
It's hard to believe.
I agree, but without him, the UG would have occupied Kanai. I wanted to protect this. Our interests aligned. And I was all... Makoto loves Kanai. I knew I could entrust...
But why the trade-off? Why he can protect Kanai Ward?
But Kanai Ward, and I know that he said he wanted to stop homunculus research immediately. In retrospect, there's no denying that the research was
So Makoto became CEO of Amaterasu.
Ultimately, I can say the decision to concede my position to him was the right one.
Under his leadership, Amaterasu expanded its businesses. Their total assets now rival that of the Long Live Amaterasu, right?
Okay.
Come to think of it, wasn't the former CEO of Amaterasu?
The previous CEO died in an accident.
You think Yomi is
That's just a guess.
Yomi must have killed him for giving away the CEO position to Makoto.
Oh.
With that in mind, I don't know if he...
Well, if Yomi was the CEO, the city would...
Yuma. Yuma.
There it is again. I heard it clearly this time.
Then that voice is close by, right? Let's try looking for it, Master.
This is...
Damn, it's like the Matrix out in this bitch.
Kanai Ward's remaining unsolved mysteries. A brave master ventures deeper into the lab in search of the unknown. A never-before-seen device, suspicious equipment, a master prowling into a treacherous lab. And then...
What? What happened?
You'll have to read the Master Goes Exploring series.
She's creating a series?
Jeez, I thought something suddenly popped out. Anyway, don't go making up a series about me.
Too late.
Were you born
She's gonna
joyless, Master?
Too late. She's gonna capitalize on you. Capitalize on your misfortunes. I mean, she's been basically doing that this entire time.
So, you're the one who's been calling for me.
No.
Chief.
Huh? Fuzzhead, really? This guy?
I'm happy to see you, even if it's like this. Do you remember me?
Oh.
Yuma.
Yes, I'm Yuma. Chief, you understand me?
Shiat's about to go down.
This is for me? Wait! Please hear me out! Just for a little while!
Master, wait.
Why?
Nothing good will come from chasing after the dead. Just let him go.
He said CD's nuts. I know, right?
Besides, don't you think you should maybe hurry up and check out whatever Fuzzhead left for you instead? I think that is what he would want.
Fine. Chief Yako, thank you for everything! Thank goodness. Now I can check the disc.
Alright. Let's see what's on this disc.
Is the camera on? Well, I hope it's recording. Let's begin.
Alright, Huesco, what you got?
Leaving this video is the greatest stain on my career as a researcher. But given the tragedy about to occur, this record would be of great assistance. It is currently 2 a.m. 14 hours have passed since Project Homunculus began. I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure. Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA. Although we successfully created homunculi,
The results have been dubbed defective.
Wow, vulgar whopper, cheap viewers on
Defective
blank.
homunculi have a
How
fatal flaw
about
to them.
ban.
In the revival process,
I tell
their
you,
intelligence
bots.
is lost. They are reduced to nothing
advertisements for
but
bots.
senseless, flesh-seeking monsters. There is also another flaw. In a previous experiment, a defective homunculus was exposed. Trying to adjust for it worked against us. Made them even more violent, and we are in hell itself. They're nothing more than monsters. It's here. Listen, defective homunculi will devour humans down to their bones. They will drink every last drop of your blood. What? At this rate.
Oh my god.
What the?
That was Dr. Huesca, right? Looks like a zombie.
Project Homunculus supposedly. If the doctor died in a failed experiment, then who was the Dr. What?
I mean, he is right there.
Oh.
Dr.
Huesca, please tell me. Do you remember what happened in...
Hey.
Damn it!
The video could have been fake.
Maybe if it was just some random disc. It has to be in it.
But the last part was nothing but the homunculi have some sort of flaw. If they
Did you get to meet your Bennett? Perhaps you finally... Speaking of which, don't you think you should return to the factory?
What?
Karumi is in danger.
You really never give up, do you? Despite all the murders you've seen, despite getting knocked out over and over again, you were framed as a criminal, and even murdered real criminals in the name of truth.
Holy shit. The sun. It has rained for 3 years. Project Homunculus took place 3 years ago. Blank weeks.
I'm surprised you still call yourself a
if
detective.
Blank Week started,
Oh,
shut
to be
up.
clear, that's a compliment.
If the Blank Week started exactly 3 years ago, and it's been raining since then, that means that no one has seen the sun in 3 years. Specifically in Kanai Ward. Does that mean that homunculus or homunculi have a problem with sunshine?
Your abilities, but you're actually using a death god's powers, aren't you?
Wait, how do you know that?
He knows about me?
Perhaps you're trying to corner me with all these, but in truth, this is the worst possible move you can make.
So, Makoto... Okay, let's say this. Makoto basically replaces everyone in Kanai Ward with homunculi during the Blank Week. That is what happens. So no one remembers the Blank Week because that's when everyone was getting murdered. Everyone was basically getting murdered and replaced with homunculi. After that point, homunculi had their defect linked with the sun, and when the sun comes out, to get... It does things. Sunlight does things, and that's what happens. And that's the only way to protect homunculus and make Kanai Ward look like a normal thing. At least that's what I'm thinking.
Before you know it, have you been enjoying my part?
Fuck you.
Koto Kagutsuchi! It's you, isn't it? The white smoke that knocked us out of the detective agency! What's your goal here? What are you trying...
Please continue enjoying the...
Damn it!
How many times did I warn you to stay away from him?
It's all too... Besides...
It's too obvious of a setup to call it fate. This is way more like...
The perfect crime. Who's that? Is that Fink?
Is the hitman? Is it you?
Hold on, Master! He talked!
Did his job.
Just the only different.
Is he talking about what happened?
During the hit, lot of commotion. I knew it'd be that Makoto Kagutsuchi introduced me.
What?
The client didn't. No. After completing the job, I was told I knew too much.
Master, if what he's saying, Makoto was the one who instigated the chief to hire the hitman. Does that mean he knew about the chief and Yomi's plot and took advantage of it?
All to eliminate Yomi. And he took the chief's life too? Even me being there was part of his plan. If that's the case.
Killing the hitman once the job was complete.
How does he know about the
Makoto
death guy? How does he know about Shinigami though?
It's like he's totally emotionless. At this point, I respect the guy more than I fear him.
This is...
Meatballs. Nope, that's Fubuki. That is for sure Fubuki.
These clothes.
Ah, poor thing. Yet again, the biggest dimwit survived the longest. Perhaps thanks to her overpowered ability.
It's Fubuki's.
Homunculus experiment report. My apologies. I do not understand what is on the computer screen, so I will copy it down, word for word. 3 years ago, the Unified Government's research facility successfully created. The secret to their success was the DNA. Their focus was on individual differences in DNA. So they found success in one person's DNA. But because of that greatest mind, the completed homunculus was able to reflect on its condition. As a result, it realized it was a homunculus and escaped the... Currently, that specimen is still missing.
So the UG's research facility successfully created...
And Project Homunculus occurred at the same time.
So that's why Amaterasu...
The key point is that the specimen went missing. Probably, but what's this about someone having the best...
Oh. Oh.
Kurumi! Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I thought I saw someone who looked like Aiko.
Aiko?
Yes. I lost, but I got to talk to her a bit. She looked and talked still. I finally got to...
That's good to hear. I got to see Chief Yomi.
The chief? Did you...
No, not really.
That sounds like something the chief... Oh, great! There was something...
What do you mean? I'm so glad Kurumi's all right.
Okay, tell me.
What did you remember?
Aiko really hated syringes. She'd raise hell whenever the school gave out vaccines. I'm getting there. I mentioned syringes to see if it was really Aiko, and I suddenly remembered. A few years...
What happened?
Everyone in Kanai Ward had to take a blood test. The Peacekeepers ordered it, and no one could...
A forced blood?
Back then, we were told it was to test for a contagious disease. I had no reason to doubt it, but my grandpa didn't actually get tested. He said it was suspicious how the Peacekeeper...
You mean your grandpa...
Yeah. And you know what? Grandpa disappeared right after the blood test. He and his friends did everything they could to make sure no one found out they avoided the test. But right after it happened, Grandpa was caught, and the same happened to anyone who didn't take the test.
Okay, that would make sense.
Hold on, Kurumi. The blank...
Huh? Yeah.
All I've heard is that the Blank Week mystery is a taboo within Kanai Ward. Can you tell me about it? What did...
I can't tell you anything.
What? Why?
No matter who you ask, you'll get the same answer. That's because... no one would...
What do you mean? You don't remember?
I woke up one day and the entire city was ruined. It was like a tornado had... Not only were the outdoors destroyed, but the inside of our homes too. Something terrible must have happened while we were sleeping. But none of the residents remember it.
How could that be possible?
In fact, my home was torn to pieces too. But I don't remember anything. But that's not all. Within that time, the date in Kanai Ward had moved forward by a week.
A whole week passed while you were asleep?
I think so. But we never quite... When we woke up, everyone in Kanai Ward barely even noticed that it had been completely ravaged. Businesses with dealings outside the city were aware they had a week of no activity. But right afterwards, Kanai Ward was completely isolated, so no one could look into it.
Oh no.
In the end, no, I think it's more accurate to say we chose to forget. It kind of became a touchy subject, and no one would...
So that's why the Blank Week mystery began.
There were lots of different rumors about it at the time. Some people said that Kanai Ward's clocks had all melted. Some said we were all drugged by... Others think our internal clocks got messed up and we all fell asleep for... But... what do you think happened? All we know, Kanai Ward's...
Huh? The Blank Week mystery?
This is so That's...
I see.
Okay.
But all that info
You can't blame her.
By the way, Yuma, what was the truth that voice was up?
But I haven't checked ever.
We've already come to...
Wait!
She surely...
Okay.
That's not...
Master?
What?
Well...
Kurumi, leave this... I'll be...
Okay. Sorry, I'm skipping ahead a little bit. Because I want to get through as much as possible. I'm even doing a little bit of a longer stream to make up for the fact that I started a little late. Okay, yep, I was right about the meat buns. We've been consuming human flesh. Good to know.
Hey, a corpse?
It's on the conveyor belt!
Then those meat buns... No way. Why make such a...
Master, there's something else over there.
Oh god. To survive, human?
I don't even want to think about what's up ahead.
Oh no. I didn't want to... I really was hoping that I was wrong.
This is a fridge, isn't it? So many refrigerated bodies. Whoever did...
What's going on? These aren't fake.
Master, look! There's something in it!
It looks like a note, but...
Maybe someone was...
It's hard to read. Where am I? Where have I... Oh, come on. Fuck you, Otto. Okay. Where am I? Where have I been taken to? Everyone here is dangerous criminal that deserves the death sentence. That ruthless killer, the vile kidnapper. Everyone's crying as they pray to God. Will we be serving our sentences here together with no trial? Shit, if only we'd never been caught by the WDO. They locked us up in here like animals, those bastards. We were brought here by the WDO's #1. He's the world's greatest mind, isn't... Oh my... What the fuck? So, number one, this entire time has been... No. No! So wait, was number one from the WDO a homunculus? Or is Makoto the homunculi of number one? Which is it? What the fuck?
What?
I'm thinking Makoto is the homunculi of number one. But either way, like, was number one the...
That's gotta be bogus, right?
I want to believe it, but why would someone write down a lie in their final moment if what's written here is true? Then I don't...
Well, if these guys are all dangerous criminals, it's not something you should worry about, Master.
Wait. Number one had access to the Book of Death, the one that Shinigami came from. And all these corpses might be a result of her solving mysteries for number... Oh my god. The puzzle pieces.
Doesn't mean they should be slaughtered like this. It's not right. And why turn to me?
What the pieces are falling together.
Calm down, Master. It's gonna have to think about it.
Shut up!
I'll make it a solution key for now.
We are finally catching a glimpse of the truth. The mystery you need
Because
to solve awaits
Makoto knows about the Death God because he worked with the WDO. Oh. And the WDO was supplying corpses through Shinigami's art, which came through number one. Okay.
You want to expose all
They're all the same. They're all the same person. They're all the same person.
on, detective.
Fuck.
Hurry, before you can't trust anything anymore. Come on.
So then, how does Yuma fit into all this? That's the bigger question, at least to me. How does Yuma fit into all this?
Yuma!
No, there's nothing.
Huh? What is it?
No. It's best if Kurumi doesn't learn about the meat buns yet. She's been eating those things for so...
Yeah. Okay.
The truth is waiting ahead. Are you ready?
Yes.
Emotions.
Huh?
Never mind.
Emotions must be discarded. Oh, fuck.
We can get out this way. Watch out! You're never pretty mangled if you slipped on a slope like this.
Ooh, there it is.
Do you
There's
hear that?
one of the last two.
What is it?
That is the last of Vivia's memories that we needed. Which means the last one, which I do know is up ahead, is Furio's.
My heart's pounding just thinking about what might happen.
And you know what would be worse is if I said that we're gonna hold this off until next week. We are, and I'm not kidding, we are actually gonna hold off until next week for this. Oh, I am such a dick. I am a dick. I'm a dick. I'm a dick. I'm a dick. I am an asshole. I am an asshole. I am such an asshole. Look at me. So yeah, I'm not kidding. We are going to be saving this until next time. I will be so here's the plan. If I finish Into the Pit, if Into the FNAF Into the Pit doesn't take 2 days, we will be returning to this. So look, at most it might be until Friday before we finish off the rest of this game, and then we will be moving back to Mario for our usual. However, it doesn't mean that horror, spooky stuff is going to be going away either. So, I'll be continuing with polls during the month that you can find on my Discord. Here. Oop, I seem to actually need to type in the chat box. If you go to the Discord, I will be, after I finish any of our horror games for the month, if we finish one, I will put up a poll, and for the weekend prior to the schedule coming out, you can vote. You can choose a vote on what game we will play for the remainder of the month. If it is short, then we will go through the poll section again. If it takes a little longer, then it takes a little longer. It is what it is. So, let's go find someone to raid then. That is the next thing. Let's go find a raider. Place to raid. Iron Mouse is doing another subathon? Jesus. Day 30? Holy shit. Okay. Oh. I don't remember when I followed you, but hey, I'm definitely willing for a raid to you, though. I'll definitely do a raid to you. Might as well. Thank you very much for sticking around, everyone who is still here. I appreciate all your love and support, as usual. I really do. Now, we're going to go ahead and visit Vixie V. We're not going to have too much of a saddened raid. They are currently playing Final Fantasy XIV right now. So, I would love to show them some good old love and support, as usual. So here, as usual, you can use our raid command, our raid emotes for the raid command if you are a subscriber. If you are not a subscriber, feel free to use any emotes of your choosing, whether they are from my stream or not. I do not mind. I am liking the game, G-Mama, and I'm very excited to see how this ends. So, without further ado, I bid you all adieu. I will see you on Thursday for FNAF Into the Pits, and then possibly going back to this game on Friday. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, hope you all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye!